Hi everyone, happy Monday. I hope you are all having an amazing start into the second week of 2024. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about the impact of success. And with that, I will offer some key perspectives that really do have an impact of how you can become not just successful, but also fulfilled in your life. Before I start, my name is Sylvia Vitos. I'm leadership well-being coach and consultant, helping corporate leaders and executives live a happier and healthier life by tapping into mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being as well. So back to mindset. What is mindset at all? It really is a set of beliefs that shape the way how we make sense of the world and of our own self as well. The trick is that all these beliefs, habits that just drive our daily actions, behaviors, decisions, also the way we feel, they are sitting deep in our subconscious mind. This is the programming, and this is why I keep saying that we are, whether we like it or not, actually just walking, talking computers. Even if we like to think and we like to believe that we are so super aware of everything that we do, of the decisions that we make, the way how we behave, here is the news today, we are actually not. And I will tell you how and why. The biggest part of that is really the split between our conscious and subconscious mind. Many studies have been conducted, and science clearly shows that approximately 5% of our mind is what only gives that conscious awareness, the logical, analytical mind, and all the remaining 90% is subconscious, filled with all the things we even think of, all those created automated habits and any other similar programming that just drives us on automation day in and day out. And this is exactly why it is so incredibly powerful to use self-awareness more and more so that we can become aware of what is going on in this subconscious programming. And once we become aware of it, then we really have the responsibility to make a choice whether or not we actually also want to do something about it. Fact is that about 60 to 70,000 every day we have around 60 to 70,000 thoughts. I don't know how this has been measured, but that's what data shows us. And the trick is that whichever of these thoughts we choose to validate, that's what will create some sort of sensation in our body. And this is how emotions come to stand. Why is that important? If you heard the word, whichever thoughts we choose to validate, it already gives the answer that we actually have the power of taking back the control and make different choices because the feelings will come to stand based on whatever meaning or whatever story we assign to any single event happening around us, and that will make us feel in a certain way. So if we don't want to feel this way, then we have the choice to assign a different meaning, maybe go through a simple exercise, especially until we get into the groove of how to go about it and learn the skills and the technique. But we have the choice to really shift this emotion around. And the impact what it has is that it will heavily influence the way how we behave, what actions we take, what decisions we make, which then obviously will have the impact on the result or the outcome of every single situation or event that we are facing, actually thousands of times every single day. Now, I wish I knew years ago that this is how we function. because back in corporate times, I spent myself 15 years in corporate world, so I really understand the dynamics there. I went up to executive management level across different countries, and when I was experiencing quite often toxic behaviors, because it's just really the diversity, the variety of people who are things together. So whenever I was experiencing these toxic behaviors, I wish I knew that it all comes down to the individual and hurt people. So really what it is that the external world, the reality, what we see in our reality, in our world, is created based on our internal world. It's not other way around. It's a reflection of what's inside, that's what we believe on the outside. This is how we make it on the outside. So coming back to those toxic behaviors I was experiencing, I would have had so much more understanding for those people. I would have known that they really are not in good terms with themselves. This is why they behave the way they do. And it's not necessarily, it's pretty much 100% surely not their own true authentic self that's coming to the surface. It's based on those life experiences, memories, challenges, events that they went through during their lives up until that day, which are heavily impacting the way how they react in a certain situation or for a certain event. Now, a story that I would like to share with you is that oftentimes, and I meet many people who think the same way, and I was the first one, I'm the first one to put up my hand. Before I started on this self-development journey in such depth that I do it ever since, I really thought that I'm good. I don't have much to heal from. I'm really fine. Everybody else probably has a lot to do. But I don't have much to heal from because my perception was that I grew up in a fairly normal family. Like it felt normal because there was no major trauma that I would have gone through, which I'm incredibly grateful for. Nevertheless, there was no divorce of the parents. I had one brother, the four of us, we went through my upbringing all together. And there was no physical, emotional, or any kind of abuse going on. So I thought that it's a very normal experience and have much to heal from. My God, I was so wrong, and things just keep coming to the surface layer by layer by layer by layer. And by now, I understood that this self-development journey never ends. It's an amazing journey, challenging in the beginning. It becomes a little bit easier as you keep going, but it's an extremely rewarding journey because you start to understand so much more about yourself, about the people around you, and about your own environment that you are responsible for creating, of course. So what I have discovered is that because although I had this normal family life growing up, but my parents didn't really have the time, so to say, to pay too much attention and spread a lot of love towards us. Because my dad was a truck driver, he was always on the way, traveling, never really at home, and my mom was under a tremendous pressure taking care of us and then working at the same time and then having the big house and the garden and all the household work as well on her shoulder. And she was never really this leadership character where get it done. So for her, that was extremely out of the comfort zone. And oftentimes, I now realize I just didn't feel being loved and I didn't really understand what's the point of being here, because if nobody really loves me or cares about me, what's the point? Like, what am I supposed to do here? So there were a lot of things going on. This is just a very small snippet of all the discoveries I went through ever since. The main message is just because it seems like you may have grown up in a normal family and really find the normal, might not be the case. And we all have a lot to heal from, and the world needs to heal. And the more we do so, the more we step up for ourselves, we can bring to the surface a better, and a better version of ourselves, which will give the opportunity for the people around us. It gives them empowerment for them to do the same. So it really comes with that leadership role, with that responsibility to to spread that self-development and the importance of coming back to mindset, discovering what's under the surface and what are those beliefs, habits, and other things, automatic thoughts that are driving us, and how can we change them for the better so that it will serve us better and it will help our environment be better too. It has an incredible ripple effect. Reason why I'm so passionate about helping leaders predominantly, because I know what the ripple effect is that they bring back into the professional and also personal lives. So, if you would like to discover what it would be like working together, send me a DM with consultation, with the word consultation, and I will be happy to set you up for a call and discover whether or not it could be a good match to work together. I have right now 2 spots available for individual coaching and looking forward to get those filled up very soon. It's first comes, first served basis. So looking forward to hearing from you. Tomorrow I will be back with another mindset related topic. We'll tap into the importance of personal core values, what it means to have those, to discover those, and how we can use those as a compass in our everyday life, behavior, decisions, and so on and so forth. See you tomorrow. Have an amazing day, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Bye for now.